Hello and welcome to my channel. It's time for a new deck, new reading video. This is like my Diwali gift, but I ordered like a good 5 or 6 of them because Diwali is when I spoil myself. And what do I want? Nothing except tarot. Everything else I already have. Now the thing about this deck is that it's so unserious. I just look at the backs, so colorful and not usually my style, but this year I'm trying to stay unserious myself. I've become unserious myself to a great extent. Not that I was ever serious, but I guess when it comes to my insights into tarot, I've become unserious because I've realized that life is just kind of a big joke anyway. Tower moments are just moments now. They don't need to look very scary because the truth is, even through scary things, God will brace you and you will survive. So I have nothing to fear when it comes to like insights through tarot, if you know what I mean. So that is why when I see the strength as a woman riding the beast as opposed to taming it, I find it quite funny, but also unserious, and I like that. We're gonna do a reading from this unserious deck. Obviously, that's not what it's called. It's called the Pastel Prism by Jad Maddy. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. Also, guys, before we get into it, I want you to know that I'm starting to become more aware of how tarot is also Maya. I was listening to this video today where this amazing speaker who talks about Maya and Hindu philosophy often talks about this screen analogy. He says that the movie is your life and the screen is who you really are. You know, the soul, the supreme being that is connected to God, that is God, that is, you know, a part of God and in that way is God. And I love that because life is a movie, the way it plays out. And, you know, if anything happens, it's so nice to see it from this perspective of, yeah, this is happening in my movie, but I'm not just the actor in the movie. I am also the screen. In fact, I am nothing but the screen on which the movie is being projected. Because when we see ourselves as the screen, we become merged with the observer in us who is actually the true us. The one that is hearing, the one that is listening, the one that is witnessing. But I love tarot. It's one of my many passions, you know, outside of like yoga and poetry and singing and writing. I do enjoy it. So I don't think I'm ready to just let go of it yet. I don't think I've reached that point, although I think, who knows, one day I might. But I'm becoming increasingly aware of how astrology and tarot and all of these amazing, beautiful tools are just part of the Maya. Because in reality, you are not confined by any of these. Anyway, now that that spiel is out of the way, let's see if we've got any messages from this deck. I am so unprepared. I didn't even get like a cloth for this absolutely new deck. I'm just gonna be using my bag as a cloth, and I'm gonna draw the cards on my bag. Okay, let's go. What messages do you have, Spirit, for anyone who will watch this video? What would you like them to know? Do you have any messages? Please guide us. Did you see that? That broke my focus a little bit, but it makes sense since this is an unserious reading with a very unserious deck. So many flies and stuff around me. It is a hot day here today, by the way. In fact, I think it's the perfect weather today. Okay, so what do we have here? We got the Two of Pentacles. We got the Knight of Swords. And then we got the Eight of Pentacles. The Two of Swords is about someone who's trying to navigate a tricky situation where they have these two options or two decisions that they have to eventually choose one of out of the two. But it's hard to do because they're not ready to let go of both of these things just yet. So what this means is some of you might be juggling between two things, trying to figure out which one to hold on to, which one to let go of. Then we've got the Knight of Swords in the present, a fast-moving and very action-oriented energy. And when it's against this card, what it really means is that I do see that you will very soon be making a decision and picking one thing between the two. Then we've got Eight of Pentacles in the future. I think this might just be some of you just really niching down on one thing, because out of these two things, you're unsure which one to hone and you're unsure which one to really sort of stick to, because you're unable to decide which one is for you. But since the Knight of Swords energy will help you make that decision, what you're going to do is, after deciding, really stick to that one coin and then build more from it, or stick to that one decision and build more from it. Some of you guys are creatives, so you might just pick one creative pursuit over the other and decide to really stick to it for the foreseeable future, is what I'm seeing. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Chariot and the Empress. Oh, this one came out as well when I was picking up the Empress, which is the Emperor. Okay. The Chariot is also a forward-moving energy. I think I think you've reached that point where you're like, you know what? I'm decided. This is what I'm going to go for. This is what I'm going to choose as my career, or this is how I'm going to channel my creative ideas through this skill. It could be writing, it could be tarot, it could be singing, whatever it is that you do. And I say that you are creative because we got the Empress, and the Empress is also a very Venus-like and creative energy. This could be something like writing, singing, creating, really. And I see you really pursuing that more seriously in the coming year and adding more structure to your creative talents, which is amazing. Let's see if we've got any other messages. Oh my God, these flies. They want me. They want me. Get away. I have a feeling in a few minutes this place will be like swarming with these flies, so I'm not gonna be here long. I might have to keep it short. We also got the Five of Pentacles. Oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry if you can see flies around me. Like, there's nothing I can do. And they're not even like house flies. They're like these, I'm by a river, so they're these like river flies. Then we've got the Five of Pentacles, and I love this depiction because in the original tarot, those people outside the church, they look quite broken and they look like beggars, if I'm being really honest. They look absolutely broken and homeless, tortured. But here it's like these people at least have clothes on. And yes, they're feeling cold and they're still outside the church and still feeling left out and abandoned, but they have each other and they're holding each other. So it's like, it's a nicer, like more positive depiction of the Five of Pentacles. But yeah, of course, it's a sad card. And what it means is that some of you guys might have felt left out because of your talent, because of your skill. You might have felt that your creative aspect or your creative side makes you a little bit eccentric, a little bit different, and it's hard to fit in because of that. But that loneliness and that solitude has eventually led you to go even deeper into your craft, and now it's time to reap the benefit and the fruit of the labor that you've done in solitude and you've done as a result of that isolation. And then Six of Pentacles. Oh my God, this is amazing. You guys are ready now to share your wisdom. You're really ready to go out there. It's almost like you've graduated in your creative pursuit, and the world is now going to witness the beauty that you have to share and the love and the care you have to share through your talent. It's so beautiful. And look at this one. Oh, this deck is actually quite beautiful. You got Six of Pentacles, and in the traditional tarot, this card is giving coin to people that need it. But here he's handing out these little hearts. So beautiful. My God, ants are now climbing me. But anyways, this shows me that you will be now very confident in your skill to the point where you're like ready to share it, ready to give the world a little bit of it with this sort of loving energy. and people are going to benefit from that loving energy that you put into your craft and share with the world. And you're going to make money. I see you really enjoying the fruit of your labor, your craft, and like getting recognition for it. I see you getting and making money from it. I see you enjoying that money in solitude. I see you still being alone, but I don't see you being lonely. I just see you being very happy and content in sort of like this environment you've created that honestly you couldn't have created if you weren't alone. So good on you. I am a very big advocate for loners, as you might have already guessed. I often say that nothing good can be achieved in a crowd. Most great things are achieved in solitude. Like every poem is written alone. Every painting is painted alone. So as creatives, we have to spend time alone to create often. I mean, unless you have your own style, but from what I know, I've always needed to be alone to create. I told you, I predicted the future. I said in a bit I would be swarmed with these flies, and you guys, oh my God, you can't see above my head, but there's quite a few of them. Anyway, so we got the King of Pentacles here as well. So like I said, you're going to really make benefit from sharing your craft. You're going to become quite wealthy as a result and just content, and that doesn't necessarily mean racks and racks of money. It just means like being very okay with the money you make, you know? It's like it's enough for you. Oh my God, leave me alone. Okay, I get the message. I will leave. The flies have decided that it's time for me to go. So I'm gonna go, guys, because I am, as much as I love nature, I don't enjoy bugs on me. I don't mind them around me, but like when they start getting in my personal space, that's when I have to go. So I love you. Thanks for watching. I hope it was beneficial, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.